If you have been working on your English for a while now, you might have noticed that sometimes it feels like you are not improving as fast as you would like. But trust me, the key to success in learning English or anything else is not doing everything perfectly. It is about doing it consistently. Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. This is Ramakant. Welcome back to the YouTube channel Learning English Together. In today's video, we are going to talk about one of the most important keys to mastering any skill: consistency. So, let's dive into the video and talk about why consistency is so powerful in language learning. First of all, let's define consistency. Consistency is all about showing up every day, no matter how small the action is. It is about making progress, even if it is just a little bit at a time. When it comes to learning English, consistency could mean practicing for 10 minutes every day, reading a few pages of an English book, or speaking with someone in English just for a few minutes. It is not about perfection, but about creating a habit of continuous practice. Now, the question is why consistency matters in English learning. Now, you might be wondering why is consistency so important in language learning? Well, think about it this way: learning a language is like building a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger your skill becomes. Imagine you are trying to lift weights. If you lift once, nothing happens. But if you show up every day and keep lifting, over time you will see results. The same goes for English. If you practice every day, even just for a little while, your vocabulary, confidence, and fluency will improve gradually. And remember, learning language is a long term process, and consistency makes sure you stay on track. Even when you don't feel like you are making big progress today. But small efforts will add up, and one day you will realize how far you have come. Another question comes here: how can you build a habit of consistency? Consistency is not just about doing something once in a while, it is about creating a routine. You need to make English practice a part of your daily life. This is where daily routine becomes crucial. For example, I have made it a habit to speak English every day. Whether I'm talking to myself, recording my thoughts, or practicing on platforms like Joe's Skill, CV application, or Talk Now, I make sure I speak or write in English every day. This helps me improve without stressing over perfection. So, how can you create this habit? Let me tell you guys. Start small. Don't try to do too much at once. Just start with 10 to 15 minutes a day. That's it. Make it fun. Enjoy the process. Watch English movies, listen to music, and read books you like. Be patient with yourself. Don't try to be fluent overnight. And celebrate small wins like learning a new word or forming a better sentence. Now, here is the question: how can you overcome challenges? I know it is not always easy to stay consistent. Sometimes life gets in the way and we all have busy schedules. But here is the thing: the secret to consistency is not about perfection, it is showing off even on the tough days. When we are tired, when we are not in the mood, that's when consistency matters the most. On those days, you might not feel like practicing, but just doing something, even if it is just listening to a podcast in English or writing a sentence, will keep your momentum going. It is about creating a mindset where you don't let one off day throw you off track. Instead, you pick yourself up and get back at the next day. Another important point is that small actions lead to big results. You don't need to study for hours. It is not about perfection. It is not about quantity, but about quality and consistency. You can improve just by dedicating a small part of your day to English. Here is an example. Let's say you dedicate to learn 5 new words every day. After 1 month, that's 150 new words. Imagine how much your vocabulary will improve after a year of consistency, just learning few words a day. Even when you feel like it's not enough. But remember that every actions count. Those small steps will eventually lead to big changes. Lastly, let's talk about confidence. When you practice English consistently, you start feeling more comfortable with it. You don't hesitate as much because you will be used to the language. So, consistency builds trust in your ability. The more you practice, the more confidence you become. And you start speaking without overthinking every sentence. And this confidence will reflect in your conversation with others. So, let me leave with this message. Consistency is the foundation of success in English learning. Even when you don't feel like it, keep showing off. Every small effort will add up over time, and before you know it, you will be speaking like pro. Remember, learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. So, be patient, stay consistent, and most importantly, celebrate your progress along the way. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more motivational tips on learning English. I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Have a great day.